Yebo, Vivien. Kuhle ukukhuluma kini lonke on this very beautiful day of yours. Ngifuna ukukhumbuza nje through this poem about our past as ghetto kids. And I hope it inspires you and reminds you of something about yourself. So Tina, we were ghetto kids with dreams. We walked through a Makokoba garden with wings that flew above the ghetto noises and made music in the sky. And from there, we could hear the conversations between spirits of the ghetto. Those who walked there, mache akamtuli wasefusine sanxebeka. Ababeka ingcele phakathi la phakathi kwamagoda entsoro emva komkampo. Back before the tree that made the walking sticks from which Makokoba got its name. Back before Mr. Fellow Noahambe Kokoba had that big problem. Back before we had graduated to walk through a mahlohlo and emerge on the other side looking at horses. Heroes camp. Knowing that even though we never rode them, we knew we were wild, we were untamed and godly. Ghetto children, born as rain in the clouds to become like oceans and rivers to flow through the four seasons. Those who say the grave or the prison is where we go. Ghetto children who were fireflies that turn on and off, but never turn off in the dreams, in the pit of their stomachs. Ghetto children like you, Vivien Makeleni, Machinshan, Ndebele, Umastad to our Lempundu West 10T. I want you to locate yourself within your own name. You are the vineyard viewed from the valley where volcanoes first echoed with the vivid volume of your voice. You are an idea innocent to the indignities of being too impatient and thinking imagination is impossible. V. Awuvukeli ovalweni nxa uvaliwe. Uyavandela kunjalo. I. Independent woman whose influence is the ingredient for impacting what's important. E. You are an eagle, effortlessly elevating airly above the earth, with energy to gain entry with no excuse. N. Uyingoma yenkosi nxa inxiba inxeba. Vivien Makeleni. M. Uyimbali yamagama amamatheke mgceke emzini wakwaMakeleni. A. Above all, you admit you don't accept admiration for acting accordingly. K. Konoko okukhanyisa kakhulu ikhandlela lekhaya uyakukhumbula. E. You are eager to engage emotional enemies every day and express everything. And L. Always learning the language of love. Ulaya abalo. E. You are the eardrum to everyone's emotions. N. Your nest is next to the number of names of nice things in Mother Nature. Kuzoti I. You intentionally invite the innocent into the island that you inhabit. Happy birthday, Makeleni. Mina manje, I want to use that as a segue to this one, manje. Igu inspire wena. and mhlawumbe labangani bakhe. So patent, and patent, it's that thing that you need for any invention that you make. It's the one, you are the one that first started this. This patent. Manje, I want you to think about it. Or anything about yourself. If you could patent one thing about yourself, what would that thing be? So if you could patent one thing about yourself, what would it be? If you had authority over that one thing you discovered about yourself, that would make you powerful beyond all measure. Something that came to you like an invention. That unique feature that sets the world whispering. Huh? What depths of yourself would you go to find a flower that is so out of its depth that even a dying man would devote his last breath in case he leaves? A diamond that is so finely cut that you can use it to tattoo an elephant's skin. If you could patent one thing about yourself, Vivien, what would that be? Your smile? Or the panicked way in which you go through your pile of dirty clothes to find something to throw in the washing machine called life, anticipating to get back something clean with no lingering stains of memories that are the hardest to keep? Would it be that crazy idea that comes and goes? That very same one that walks into the room and stands tall, but you cower in its shadow until it shrinks and exposes you to the harsh sun? Would you be able to own something that can be lost 1,000 times with no address and still find you, blindfolded? What could you find in that ball of energy called you that becomes a name written across lifetimes, like Advertier that goes to destinations with no crash pads where you just leap because you've practiced the landing 1,000,000 times too often, and too often with no ground beneath you? What would you patent about yourself? Something that switches on a light in a dark room that was too shy to put its own curtains. What could be licensed and yet be the most free software known to a generation? Such that to steal it is to feed it. To attempt to defeat it is to reveal it. A software that reads lullabies to children and knows that a piece of you will open eyes wide enough to see over walls, to win over souls, and whatever is left of that uniqueness of yours, whether it can no longer be needed in the way it was born into this world, it will still be known as that beautiful something we would all have been unlucky to live without, had you not chosen to patent it and make it theirs too. Happy 40th birthday, Vivien Makeleni from Umbonisi Zikali, Zomkhonto, Ukabatela, Mzilangata. Enjoy your day.